Ingesting tapeworms was one of the radical measures that were used to lose weight. The diet is still used by some people today because, in theory, it seems like an easy way to lose weight without dieting or exercising regularly. Eat, 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 and always stay thin. No diet, no baths, no exercise. Fat, the enemy that is shortening your life. Banished. How? With sanitized tapeworms. Jar packed. Friends for a fair form. Easy to swallow. No ill effects. Well, that's good to know. Vaush, this reads like a parody of a libertarian society. Hey, this was life, man. This is what we had going on. You know, this was our shit. Return. Ret Vern, one might say. I'm sorry, no bath. There was probably some like fad diet magic thing back then where it was like, take this bath that we've filled with like ethanol so the vapors will give you a headache. I don't fucking know. The ice bath, I have no idea. They also had drugs that popped holes in your mitochondria that made you die of overheating. Huh. It's probably a euphemism for an enema. Had they even invented enemas for like straight people back then? I feel like if you told a lady in the 1950s, here's an enema, they would like kill you then themselves. I don't know, maybe. Yes? Oh, okay. Well, enemas were big in the 50s. Okay. What? Yeah, okay. Whatever, man. Sure. It was Epsom salt baths. Well, people still do Epsom salt baths, but they don't make you lose weight. Good for your skin sometimes, though, right? Good for muscles. Isn't there a Knowing Better video about this? Yeah, probably. Enema history. Okay. Ancient and medieval. The first mention of the enema in medical literature is in the ancient Egyptian Epirus papyrus. One of the many types of medical specialists was an Irai, a shepherd of the anus. That's good. Okay. Modern Western. French people did enemas a lot in the 17th century, apparently. According to the Duc Saint-Simon, clysters were so popular at the court of King Louis XIV of France that the Duchess of Burgundy had her servant give her a clyster in front of the king, her modesty being preserved by an adequate posture. What a fucking freak. Before going to the comedy. However, he also mentions the astonishment of the king and ne de maintenant that she should take it before them. I would also be astonished if that happened in front of me. Oui, oui. Oh, there's Kellogg's Enemas. An enema machine that could run 15 gallons of water through a person's bowel in the matter of seconds. What? Okay. And then bleach enemas, the thing that cures autism. No. Coffee enemas. Religious rituals. Okay. Humans are really weird, man. I don't know about us. I don't know if we're going to make it. Old thinning salt said. I'm always getting my girls to buy shit like this. Don't be too fat. You can now get rid of superfluous fat without dangerous drugs, dieting, or exercise. Just add Clark's thinning bath salts. You could make money off of anything back in the day, man. Like the golden age of grifting. There's a TLC episode about a husband and wife who got addicted to coffee enemas. They would stay home from work to do them. What, did it like... I assume it like got them high on caffeine because they're literally boofing coffee? Yes? Okay. Well, do you think people's obsession with butt stuff has more to do with nature or nurture? This has to be like a nature thing. There's too much like historical synchronicity. Freud was right, okay? Anyway, they dissolve the fat from the tissues through the pores of the skin. What? I'm sorry. Man, you could just say anything. Yeah, this salt will dissolve your fat through your skin. Okay. Damn, that's crazy, yo. Man, they used... I'm unironically going to do the return with the V. They used to draw girls so much cuter. We need to get rid of the modern, like, corporate Silicon Valley art style, where it's like everyone's like a oval with oval arms or whatever, and everyone needs to be drawn back the way, like, turn of the century girls were. Everyone needs to be... And the guys have to be in, like, top hats and stuff. It can be ironic. I don't give a fuck. I just like the drawings. Are bath salts by any chance hydrofluoric acid? No, I don't think so. Probably not. Maybe. Maybe it's just more charming. I don't know. I just kind of feel like, and I'm being unironic here, I just feel like because advertising is everywhere now and it's so cheap and it's so omnipresent and there's such an obsession with like aesthetic minimalization and everything is like a graphic design, I feel like everyone's so cynical, you know? I'm not endorsing the content of these advertisements. I just think it's cute, the idea that like, oh, I want to like advertise a blouse pattern in this magazine, have an artist just sit down and draw a really cute girl in a blouse. And it's like, oh, cool. You know, like, okay. Like, hey, here's a drink that we want to advertise. Just paint a really cute girl with the drink. I don't know. It doesn't have to be a girl. I don't give a shit. I'm just saying I like the artistic sincerity of it. Everyone's too ironic these days. Nobody believes in, like, anything. So advertisements exist mostly to capture your attention, not to actually sell the product to you. That's one of the reasons why TV advertisements are so incoherent and, like, weird shit happens. It's because they're trying to stick in your head. It has nothing to do with, like, making you believe in the product. Or, like, shock advertisement or whatever. It's called the golden age of illustration for a reason. Huh. Haven't heard that term before. Have you seen these in the 80s? People were wearing these wacky, shiny suits to lose weight. Ah, well, you know, I'm not necessarily endorsing the product, but there is a version of this that actually does work. It's it's literally just like, this will make you sweat in 0 seconds. It does not make you lose a bunch of weight with no exercise or whatever, but if you wear like clothing that makes you sweat it out a lot while you're working out or exercising or whatever, it can be in some senses beneficial to exercise, but like not in the way that this advertises. Also, yeah, that shit can kill you if you do it properly. Or I guess improperly. Isn't that just water weight loss? Well, it's the fact that you're sweating profusely also, like the heat activates systems in your body that make it more active in like a, how do I put this? It's a very marginal thing. There's a reason why people don't do it. It's like you're sweating a lot, so even if you're not actually exercising that hard and your muscles aren't working that hard, your body thinks like, oh shit's for real now. And it like ups circulation, and generally your body just becomes more active. But it doesn't just burn fat on its own or whatever. It's more like if you exercise in an environment where you're sweaty or kind of like overheating, it can have some positive effects. But yeah, I wouldn't do this. I'm not endorsing that you, like, cover yourself in garbage bags. I hate shit like this. It's so soulless. Yeah, I do too. Yeah. We need to return to the orange crush girl with the cute hat.